very well apart from music, so I've done this all my life. So, but I think they're essentially all the same. You know, that you try to find your own voice, which takes a little bit more courage, maybe. Try to say what it's like to be here now on this planet and be mortal and be who you are, and you try to put that down. And when you make records, it's like making these little time capsules, and you put all this information about what it is to be here, to feel the way you do, and then you push it off into time, and people kind of come to it, you know, but you can't ever retrieve it, you can't ever pull it back and say, I made a mistake, I didn't want to say that. So you have to make sure that what you put down is as accurate and as true. Sometimes you need to hear some music to reference, like if you just drop straight into Peter Brotzman, it's kind of hard to relate to unless you know some kind of context. But I think music is music, you know. It doesn't. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense from 400 years ago. I think I got lucky, you know. I heard some good records that made sense to me as a person. And sometimes during your formative years, you know, when you're 14, 15, you know, that the music you hear can kind of guide where everything goes, you know. Play a lot of Neil Hegarty records at the moment, and I think he's a genius, but he doesn't sell records. You know? I've been talking recently about a little Jimmy Scott record, Day by Day, which I think is probably the single most glorious piece of music. I like the idea that when you listen to improvised music, it's kind of it's an immediate thing, and it's a kind of, and it does feeds off an audience. It doesn't really work on its own, you know. You can't sit and improvise in a room on your own with no audience. It's kind of meaningless. And I always thought Spiritualized was kind of trying to hang somewhere between the two. That you could put the ideas over songs, but the songs weren't static.